Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a Lucky Dog episode of This Is Our Life. Right there, Lucky. What you see there? To our daughters, we have things to send both of you, but we're not going to be able to send them until next month. Sorry. But we're going to package them up and everything so they're ready to go. We have to do laundry. We have no clean clothes. So what money we have left is going to do laundry. There's also a speed trap here in Troy, state police and local police. So
well, they catch some assholes, we don't care.
Yeah.
And they're a pain in the ass.
And there was this one lady following this other person 2 or 3 feet behind her. My gosh.
It's like, do you have no brain?
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like there's so much traffic that you have to tailgate.
Be an asshole.
We got some stuff going in the garden, and we got some earthworms. So.
How much were the worms?
I don't know. There wasn't a price marked on it.
What was it, like a dozen?
15.
Oh, well, that's pretty good.
Well, they had the trout worms, which were 20, but I didn't know how big they might be, so.
Yeah, you never know about those guys.
Yeah. They had 3 different packages of worms. One had 10, one had 15, one had 20. And this little boy right here has all his shots, and I need to put his tag on him. And next month, he is going to get a haircut.
He's going to get professionally groomed.
Mm-hmm.
He may not appreciate it too much, but.
And having to wear a muzzle. He doesn't like that.
Yeah, that made him kind of irritable.
Yeah.
He's like, Yeah. No, he didn't growl, but he was not.
Yeah, the look he was giving the doctor.
He was glaring at the doctor.
Yeah. But we know where we're going to be taking him from now on.
How dare you?
As they were really nice and helpful, and they let us pay a week later or whatever it was.
Yeah, well, like 4 days later or something.
For our
one here in Troy, he was out of town, so we don't know if he'd do that or not. But
yeah.
To be fair, you know what I mean.
Yeah, but they were going to charge like twice the amount here.
Yeah, right.
Now for our granddaughter, look at that. He still has the tag on it. Brand new.
Walmart. It doesn't have a size tag on it, but the price, and they took the price part off, but the other rest of the tag is still there.
Yeah, tag right here, see? So.
They've never even been worn.
So, Hannah's going to have
new shoes.
I'm glad you got to see Hannah the other day. That was good. You two need to bond. You two need to see each other more than...
You need to be together all the time.
Yeah, you do need to be together all the time.
Well, we need to get you out of Texas, too.
Yeah. We know that you say you have a hard time when you leave Texas, but, we'll do everything we can for you, sweetie.
You gotta get out of there.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be keeping you away from your baby.
No, and look, Gabby, you get the baby, you get on the bus or a train up here, we'll go pick you up, we'll bring you home. Frankly, it's nobody's business if, I don't know how to say, she's your daughter.
So what if you leave Texas?
Yeah. We're not gonna...
Is it right to keep her away from her mother? No, it isn't.
Right. We're not gonna, tell on you or something like that.
And if the Texas dares to follow you, they're gonna get a lot of trouble up here.
Yeah. Even judges up here will get mad at cops and will get mad, and they'll, there was one case... Actually, I think we knew the girl that the case was about, but we don't have anything to do with her anymore. But the case, I don't know what the case was about, and I think it was in Manchester, of all places, and the police prosecutor tried to bring up something from
the past.
Yeah,
Like irrelevant to the case.
Yeah, and the judge said, no, I'm not going to listen to that stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so...
Because that needs to stop.
Yeah, so, you find that up here, which is good. I'm not saying every
Some
judge...
of the judges are a little wacky,
yeah.
I would say.
But anyway, so I found a clump of hair I need to cut off my boy.
Oh, I thought you meant your beard. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's over a foot long, people.
We're not cutting beard.
No.
What's beard fertilizer?
Yeah. So we got some beans planted, peas planted, one squash planted. One squash? No.
I think it was one.
One?
One bean.
One bean, and we got 5 or 6 squash and several peas. So... can I see the scissors, sweetie?
You want the little or the big?
Little, please.
I don't know if I can find them.
Or the big ones. I'll use big ones.
You're making a difficulty right now. Here, honey.
Thank you. I have to hold on to this clump so I don't...
lose track of it.
Yeah. I don't want to cut his skin.
He doesn't exactly appreciate our trim jobs, but... whatever.
Yeah, I feel better, Lucky.
I'm glad that it stopped raining and pouring, but now it needs to warm up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's what, like 57 degrees or 60?
61.
61.
Yeah.
Now 71. Well, then we'll be good.
Yeah. Let me tell you, Gabby and Kat, it gets cold up here, especially in the wintertime.
It got cold last night.
Yeah. And we turned the fans off. We
hardly ever turn the fans off.
Yeah. Except in winter.
Well, I mean, we have during the summer.
Yeah. So... You want to sniff? He likes to sniff.
We have a two-sided fan. It has 2 fans, and you can put them either in or out independently. And usually I have one in and one out. Well, when it was hot, I had one in and one out, but we had 2 in last night, and I thought I was going to freeze myself solid. It's pretty bad when I basically crawl under the covers. I don't usually do that.
So, and
I think my head's sticking out, but
I reported 2 people last night on Facebook, and
2 idiots.
One of them I blocked. The other person, either her account has been suspended or she blocked me because I didn't block her.
But she needed to shut her mouth.
Yeah. And, I tell you what, Monica, I feel so bad for you that you have people like that in your family. It's like,
Monica, you need to disconnect from your family.
Yeah.
Completely, totally, absolutely.
Yeah.
Push them out.
I can see why you married a guy like Aaron because that's all you knew. You went, basically, the way I see it, you went from one abusive situation to another, which is not uncommon. And, if I would have seen your post on Facebook last night instead of today, we would have gone up there and gotten you. But I didn't see it till today, but I'm glad you're safe. We're both glad you're safe. I will say this, Monica. I highly recommend that you get some counseling.
And if your mother is as abusive as I think she is, you need to kick her out of your life and tell her get lost.
Yeah.
Permanently. And I know she's your mother, but my mom was mean, but my mom wouldn't have done that stuff to me. If she had even talked about it, my dad wouldn't have beat the hell out of her, but he would have chewed her ass out from one end to the other and put a stop to it right then and there. I think if your father was alive, I don't know if he is or not, or in your life, but from my personal experience, I'm an only daughter, and fathers tend to be protective of their daughters. Like, you don't mess with their daughter. It's like you're asking to get your ass beat, and...
But also, but what I was saying, Monica, I would highly recommend that you get some counseling so you don't get into another situation like this, so you can move on. Because after you left Aaron, I don't know if you noticed, but you were getting a sense of humor back. You were starting to. It just felt to me that you were feeling better, and then you wind up in another bad situation.
You don't need all that oppressive.
No, you don't.
People bringing you down,
and your kids don't need it either.
It's not good for any of you.
No.
For anybody.
So I would, I suggest, one, you stay away from them, and two, you get some counseling so you can just get away from all that, so you don't go back into another similar situation. Because if that's all you know, that's what you're going to gravitate toward. And you don't need that. So, our potatoes are coming up.
Well, they were pre-sprouted.
Yeah, they're pretty much pre-sprouted. And like
hey, you give us a lot of potatoes, and it's not wasting them. Even if we don't eat them,
no.
We're trying to make something more out of them, so that's not wasting.
No. And
maybe it is in their book, but then they're silly too.
Yeah. So we have to go do laundry, or should we do laundry tomorrow when we go into town?
Oh, let's just go do it today, so we
get it out of the way.
Yes, we don't want to have to. We have to be there bright and early. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's right. I have an appointment.
Yeah, you have a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning. That ought to be fun. You at 10 o'clock in the morning, up and out.
I have to find the bottle that this actually came in.
There's an empty bottle down here on the floor by my thing. I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't have a lid or anything, but maybe that's it.
The doctor's office is like, well, we haven't given you a prescription since like last year, or since like a year ago.
Well, part of this is it's a new doctor.
Yeah, but they did, and it's on the prescription bottle that says when I got it. So I'm going to take it in. I'm going to say, look, this is it. But
I don't know how they think you're getting medicine.
But this boy needs a proper haircut instead of me sitting here.
Well, if we did him with the clippers with a guide, it would look more even, I think.
Yeah, and right now he has like one ear that's the hair is really long and the other's short.
Well, it's only like 2 or 3 strands of hair, though.
Yeah, but they have an add-on service at PetSmart, and part of the add-on service they'll do either a bandana or a bow. And of course,
we're gonna give him a bow. Yeah, right.
He'd get mad at us for that. That's what he used to get, though. Right, Lucky?
He probably tore a leg off.
Yeah. And we were out there working in the garden, and he's standing at the door,
whining.
No, it's not like we were where he couldn't see us or talk to us, but anyway, I guess I should make this video end because it's.
I think he gets to stay home while we do laundry, though.
Yeah.
So you have to stay in the car.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.